Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to your midweek motivation with Jenn right here on my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. If you have not been here before, welcome. Let me tell you what you can expect from our YouTube channel. We're going to give you insights about real estate primarily because that is our vehicle that takes us to be able to open the doors to do all the other things that we want to do. We believe in family, faith, fitness, fun, and finances. Those are my 5 F's. So you're going to hear me talk about all those things all the time. And if you want to talk about it more, message me. I love coffee and I'd love to sit down and connect with you. So this month we have been focused on an amazing program called Tulsa Remote. And Tulsa Remote is a relocation incentive program to get remote workers to come to Tulsa. Maybe they're in Houston and they're tired of the traffic. Maybe they're in California and they're tired of the high prices. Tulsa offers all of the commodities, if you will, all of the perks of big city living, but it's a smaller city and it is more affordable. And another great thing about Tulsa Remote is they don't just plop you down here and say go to work. They have community that they plug you in with to volunteer if you want to work out if you want to, have dinner, all those things. So I received my Tulsa Remote Relocation Specialist certification about 1.5 years ago, and I loved learning about everything it has to offer. So that's why I wanted to bring it to the YouTube community and to the world. So if you know anyone that's looking for a change of lifestyle, change of pace, maybe just a change of scenery, Tulsa, Oklahoma is one of the best places in the world you can live. Now, I am a little bit biased because I've lived in a 9-mile radius my entire life. But that does not mean I have not traveled, because I have traveled, and I just always come back to the fact that there's just no place like home. And so this week, I'm going to cover 3 secret hidden gems, neighborhoods in the Tulsa area. Okay, so the first one is called Braden Park. Braden Park is really special to me because that's where my dad grew up, and it's also where my grandfather lived until 2018 when he transitioned into an assisted living facility and I got to buy his house. So I know everything there is to know about Braden Park. The homes all have a very unique character. Most of them have hardwood floors underneath the carpet. It's a transitioning neighborhood. A lot of the older people, such as my grandpa, have transitioned out, and the younger generation is transitioning in, pulling up that carpet, that harvest gold and avocado green carpet, and exposing the beautiful hardwood floors that are underneath there. There's a really cute little park over there. It's got a walking track. There's ducks. It's right by Rogers High School. I think it's still called that. And they have a running track. There's track runs every Tuesday night. Right by the University of Tulsa, track runs also every Tuesday night. So Braden Park is just a little hidden gem that some people don't know about, especially people moving here from out of town via Tulsa Remote or any type of relocation. So there's the first place I want to show you when you come here. The second neighborhood is kind of considered Patrick Henry neighborhood. That's actually the name of the elementary school that the homes are in the neighborhood, and they named the subdivision after that. The cool thing about Patrick Henry is that most of the homes are one level. Not all of them, but most of them are one level. They have larger lots, and they're right in the heart of Midtown. I'm also partial to that neighborhood because I went to Edison High School, which is less than half a mile from that neighborhood, and I had a boyfriend in high school, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, the sweetest guy ever. You know, that high school sweetheart. Anyways, shout out. I won't say his name, but his parents lived in that neighborhood. And so I spent a lot of time over there, just walking around. Now, there aren't sidewalks, but that's okay because the streets are wider, and everyone plays outside. I have a past client that I reached out to and asked her why she loved it so much, and she's lived in that neighborhood since 2008. And she said kind of the same things I'm telling you right now, just the mature trees, the hometown feel right in the middle of a big city. So that's the second neighborhood I want to show you when you come to visit Tulsa. And then the third little hidden gem is called Lortondale. Now, I have not personally had the pleasure of selling a home in this exclusive little neighborhood, but I have a good friend who has sold several. And the cool thing about Lortondale is that all the homes are mid-century modern. So, you know those colors I spoke about a minute ago, the harvest gold, the avocado green. Remember the Brady Bunch? I loved watching the Brady Bunch. The Lortondale homes have the character of the Brady Bunch to me. That's what they mean to me. They're mostly one level. A lot of them have flat roofs, so the roofs are not pitched like a typical home. I think it's only about 3 or 4 blocks, but if you get an opportunity to purchase in there, you better be pre-approved, which I can hook you up with a lender, and ready to make a strong offer, because those homes come on the market seldom and don't last long when they do. So as kind of just a conclusion of our Tulsa Remote series, if you are thinking about relocating anywhere, come give Tulsa a try, and then I can connect you with some of our Tulsa Remote specialists, the staff. You could apply. I can show you that whole process. And I just don't want you to miss out on this hidden gem. And so it's not super hidden because there are a lot of people here. We do not, in fact, live in teepees. But it is just a beautiful place to raise your family and to have fun, but also save money. So every week I'll give you a 3-2-1. That's 3 things that you learned, 2 things that you're going to share, and 1 thing that you're going to implement. So hopefully throughout this month, 3 things that you learned were Tulsa Remote is an amazing opportunity for anybody who wants to be a remote worker. As a second thing, as a seller, to prepare your home to be marketable at the highest level to Tulsa Remote, you need to be intentional about having a workspace. If you do not have a home office, some type of workspace, even if that means staging it. And then number 3, there are neighborhoods in Tulsa that you might miss if you just tell a random realtor that you found on Zillow, hey, I want a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage for $285 or less. I mean, you could end up in an area that's not at all conducive for the lifestyle that you want to transition into when you move to Tulsa. Just side note, a lot of the houses in, Braden Park or near the gathering place, they are only 1 bath or 1.5 baths. They are only a 1-car garage. So if you have a search criteria that isn't customized to your lifestyle, then you might miss out. And I do not want you to miss out. So education without implementation is only entertainment. So what is the 1 thing that you're going to implement that you've either learned today, or if you've tuned into this series, that you're going to take out and use? So if you're a seller, plenty of tips. I even gave you the guide. If you are somebody, I love connecting with my referral partners in different states. If you have a client that says, I just want a fresh start, Tulsa could be their fresh start. And I would love to be the person that gets to show them all the cool things that they would never find on their own. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Please share this with anybody that you know that might be wanting to move. And if you would like to move, or if you're local and you'd like to list your house and make sure that you are marketing it to a Tulsa Remote prospect, give me a call. Let me come over. I'll walk through with you. I can do a free market analysis for you, and I'll bring coffee, or we can go for a walk, whatever it is. But we want to be your resource for all things Tulsa. So I hope that you have a great week. I cannot wait for you to see the special Memorial Day video that we're going to have. And I hope that you just really maximize your time with your friends and family and your career, wherever you are today. Just know that I want nothing but the best for you, and I would love to connect with you.